you're telling me that this potential employee of yours can't belong to your organization because of experience? I'm challenging you because I feel that you don't care. That's how I feel. I feel that there are people who need to get chances. Like we need to give people a shot at developing skills. There are people that can develop skills, you know. Like you that are watching, you never grew up just knowing all the skills. You had to be taught. And I think we all need to give people chances to be taught, to grow into the specific role that they're in. As a matter of fact, for those of you who've been rejected because of specific skills, can I tell you something? You are not that rejection. You are not what you experience. You are still capable. You are very valuable. And the fact that you went for that job, it's proof that you can do the very thing that you went for. You may have gotten a rejection, but that rejection was probably for your protection. And maybe God is leading you to a different organization where you can serve well and be a benefit to the people that you're serving in your role. Employers, let's do a better job with giving people chances. Those who are in leadership positions, those of you who lead in every way, you have hiring power. Let's do a better job at giving people chances. Or how about this? How about you start training the people, pouring into the people that are yearning to be trained? Now, I know that there's some things that you guys have a point there because there are people that want to be trained, and then the moment that they become or are getting trained or get some sense of training, it's like they don't want it. I've been in spaces where I've trained individuals, and it's almost like they don't want to be trained. They don't want to be taught. They don't want to know what it looks like to open and close a corporation, to open and close a gym or a store, a grocery store. They don't want to understand the power of accountability and managing this type of entity and this type of part in the organization. So the moment you give them a task and the moment you start showing them, hey, this is what you need to do first and that's what you need to do next, and if you don't do that, and it's almost like they don't want to listen. They don't want to do any of the stuff that you're asking them. They're not fit for the role. I get it. I get it. And don't let me talk about those who are I don't understand if you're getting paid and you're being told what to do. You're given a task and you're not doing your job. I don't understand how you're being paid and you're not doing your job. And don't let me go. Don't let me speak on people that volunteer. That right there is crazy. Sometimes privilege shows up in volunteering. And people feel like they need to get paid for what they do. If you don't want to be generous, then stop. If you don't want to be generous with your time, your talent, your money, just stop. Should have never volunteered in the first place. I know that's hard pill to swallow, but we have to bring this conversation. Let me go back to I don't care. Cause this I don't care thing it's tough. When I've felt that I've had coworkers that don't care, I literally shut down. And I realized I shut down because I don't know how to deal with not wanting to go off or wanting to go off. Like it's almost like I want to just go off on them. And it was something that I'm starting to investigate about my life when it comes to the rejection that I dealt with. I'm being very real with you guys. Rejection is one of those things that if you don't learn to accept it, it can haunt you, it can kill you. It can make you search for love in the wrong places. But I realized that just because I sense an I don't care in a person doesn't mean that there isn't a care for me or a love, an unconditional love towards me. And that love that satisfied that, it comes from Jesus. Not only does it come from Jesus, God, my Savior, my love, I love Him so much. It comes from people that gives me volume. What do I mean by that? I will speak where I have volume. I was getting trained on that during leader school where Dr. Matthew Stevenson, I asked him a question in regards to, dealing with, not being